Hello everyone, Oregon Moto John here with the Husky 350 FE350S. I'm going to do a video soon about all the mods I've done on this bike. I'm actually really happy with how it's running and working. No flame mounts or anything. Today I'm going to talk about putting a disc guard on here. Have a TM Design skid plate that's protecting the linkage back there. Have something for the rear disc that I've put on that seems to be working great. Just put on these chain adjusters. Broke a spoke last ride, so I have my wheel apart. This is a little Tusk wheel stand. I had this wheel off in I think less than 10 minutes. Now I still have to put the other one on, but I'm waiting for a spoke, so that's gonna have to wait till, seems to be a little backlog on spokes. When that goes back on, we're gonna put a 4mm tube in. It's right here, super tough. I mean, this is so much thicker than the, this is the original tube, which isn't bad, but this one's feels twice as thick. But the purpose of the video is, but anyway, in a future day, we're gonna do a mods video of all the mods I've done on this, mainly just to help it run better, protect it. That's coming. But today, this disc guard, it's an Ares disc guard. There's a few different options, good options, but I wanted something light. I found a billet one, but when I got it, it was so heavy, I just couldn't see putting all that weight at the end of a long lever arm. So, on these bikes, many times you do need to loft the front end over a log or a pothole, and I just didn't like the idea of all the weight, extra weight being out there at the end of a lever arm. So this is kind of a plastic ASB type stuff with aluminum, and it's just, I like how easy it is. It just bolts in. We're gonna take this bolt out, or not off. This comes off. I loosened everything up so you wouldn't have to watch any of that. Always grease stuff that comes out, at least of this. We're gonna put Loctite on. And then this is just a matter of, this is just gonna fit on like that, and we'll put that back on, and then we'll have a disc guard. So let's just finish that up. And to do that, I'm just gonna put this back in right there, and then it comes with a new bolt. I'll put blue Loctite on that, and that will go in here, and that should finish the install. Pretty quick and simple. I like to use this blue Loctite. It's just like a crayon. You just wipe a little on the threads and put it in. It makes it pretty easy. So there it is. It's installed. I mean, that was like, no joke, 30-second install. Put that back in, snugged it up. Blue Loctite on this. Use the bolt they supplied. The OEM one will save in case you want to remove it. And yeah, I think it looks good. It seems to fit the part. At least now my disc will be protected if I happen to hit a rock or something. I know my back one's pretty beat up. I mean, it's definitely made contact with some things, so I'm glad I had that. And it looks like it's supposed to be on there. I always like to add things to the bike that just look like they fit. So I think that looks like it's supposed to be on there. It doesn't look out of place. I don't think it will collect mud or anything, but we'll see. There's other options. Some go around the collar in here, so there's all kinds of different options, but I like this one. It's simple, it's light, fairly lightweight. So hope this helps, and thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. We'll do some other stuff with 890, and want to get a 690 out, Enduro R, and we'll keep riding the 350 and having some other kind of things that we'll be doing. I want to do a video on the mods that have been done to this bike that really got rid of the flame outs, thankfully. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope this helps. Speaking of tires, I'll just put this in real quick, just a little safety thing. At least always give your tires a good squeeze before each ride. Front and back, had a buddy, caught him with a pretty bad front tire flat. And likewise on this bike, I always at least, push down and check and squeeze them. If not, actually, many times I'll actually put a gauge to them. Tires are so important for a motorcycle. So I found this Motion Pro. This is a gauge I always use. It's just a Motion Pro gauge. They are kind of expensive, but man, they're just great. They swivel on the end. They're easy to get on a motorcycle tire. And I'm not sponsored by any of this stuff. This is just stuff by any of these companies. These are just things I've purchased. I went through a lot of air gauges before I found this one. It's the little aluminum here. You can push this button and bleed air out. Very, very nice. You can turn it on. It's just very accurate. And then I just found this little holder. It's magnetized. I just stuck it there so you guys can see it. I got both these on Amazon, and I'm not sponsored by Amazon either. You can put it on your toolbox, and then I think I'm actually going to put it there. Move it around where you want it, because I've had it in the little case that it came through, and that was getting all tattered and ripped up, and you know, kind of looking ratty. And so this is nice. Put it wherever you want it, and then it might make it a little easier for you to you know, want to check your air pressure, which is important for us cyclists, so, or people who ride motorcycles. So anyway, just a little plug for a Motion Pro magnetic holder. I saw it. I didn't really know what it was, and it looked like it said it was a holder. I thought, well, I'm going to give it a try, and it's yeah, that's great. It's nice that it's magnetized. So just a quick plug for that. Hope that's something that's useful.